Well, hello everyone. And I think I'm live now. Let's test the... Yeah, everything looks good. Welcome back to some more clan action. After yesterday I felt like it was kinda... It would be good to keep it going. So, it's not me playing this time. It's gonna be my wonderful clanmate Shaselbob versus Zsinj. Shaselbob's got the Zons, the gold members, and Zsinj is gonna be playing Wood Elves. So... Amazons get a rare and unique opportunity to be the punchy team. And the Wood Elves are going to continue to try to do Wood Elf things. So as we can see the builds, Bob's gone for a very guard-heavy build with one strength-up blitzer, who's going to be the main, probably going to end up being the main kill piece. And then... The Wood Elves have Pro Tree, named Big Guy with Block, which is a little bit off there, just a little bit. As we see, they've also got an AV007 Dancer, which is terrifying. What was that? They're also running a leader thrower. And one blodge catcher, two blodge catcher, kick lineman called Going to Kicks, strip ball dancer. This is a nice Wood Elf team. One of the fun things about Clan that I'm really noticing is you don't have to have that awkward kind of build-up period in the first 3 or 4 games of your season. You pretty much get everything you want right out the gate. As the Elves are very heavily favoring one side, taking advantage perhaps of the lack of kick on the Zons. As I think I'm getting, I don't know if that audio is, what's up True Blue? I don't know if that audio is coming through where I'm getting a really loud Amazon laugh, but if I am, then, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on there. As we do see, the kick does go to the opposite side that the Wood Elves set up on, but they want to kill Tackle, and they're immediately going to tackle the Tackler. But she's going to be fine. Agent 99, she laughs at Take My Energy's puny kick. So that's got to feel good, at least for one hit. Obviously, we're not talking the scariest hit of the time here. The tree is going to be the one that takes the biggest punch. As Unibrow is just pushed off. But it looks like the Wood Elves are going to just business as usual for them. They're going to try to take this left side of the pitch here. Yeah, that's really distracting. I don't know what's going on with that, but I have to believe it's the Amazons, or it's Archangel fucking with me. One of the two. Oh, you guys are playing SUCC next week? Good luck. So we're down 2-1. I won my game. I beat the Underworld. We have to win this to stay alive, so no pressure on Bob. None whatsoever. How's your guys' round going so far? As we're going to get the pick up. This time he succeeds. And my guess is we'll see a pass here. And it's inaccurate. So 1 in 9's the pass. Potentially leaves open a shot on the ball here. If It's a Skink gets pushed off, there is a gap that the Zons could exploit right through here. So my guess is we will see It's a Skink get blitzed off. But the Zons actually get a couple hits here. They could potentially stack up hits so that Dixie Normus could take a shot. And yep, we are going to see a punch onto It's a Skink. My guess is we're going to make it a 3-die, because Unibrow does not have block. Oof. He got fed to dwarfs. I mean, someone's got to get fed to dwarfs whenever there's dwarfs. It's the nature of the beast. We had to feed someone to chorfs this week, so... Although, ironically, it was the guy that... well, I guess Ozzy did, or Archangel did boss himself to undead, but... Ooh. So this is a little in Blodge we trust here, as we do see an armor break, and immediate injury, as going to kicks is going to be missing next game. They were one mighty blow and a lot of guard, but they still controlled the game pretty heavily. Was the dwarf team mighty blow spam? Because that would hurt. So I would think he's gonna... push off It's a Skink, and maybe Agent 23 is gonna be the one to go back and try to cover off the ball here. Guard spam? Yeah. It's not as bad as what happened to poor Archangel. He did bus himself, so the undead, he had to play Skaven versus undead, and he just got utterly trashed. Trashed to the point where we're probably maybe having to redo his team. I don't know if you saw it. It was all perms. It was real bad. Oh, he's going for it. All right, so we now have one line woman or one blitzer on the ball. The question is now, of course, I guess it's going to be Fembot after Unibrow clears a path here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that's a nice pow. So now it's not even full movement. He can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then maybe, I guess you can't really get to cover easily as we go through. And is he going to take the dodge? I feel like you have to, because otherwise this dancer can still pick up the ball on a 2+ after one of these two gets cleared off. Oh, and here comes a foul. And failed. Fair enough. So we are not going to try to pick up the ball, but we have covered it off with 2 people. A lot of the elves are based up. This is pretty good for the Zons. The only thing that's kind of scary is the tree is sitting on a guard blitzer. If he does get lucky and finds that POW, that could be a nasty thing to lose. And we're going to start seeing dodge frustrate Zsinj to no end. Ozzy hates Bretts. Ooh. I mean, Bretts are weird. It's one of those you either love them or you hate them teams. It's a very goofy squad. And yep, this is what I was worried about. Agi 5 dancer doesn't give a shit. What are tackle zones? Podcast frog, 2+, 3+, 2+. And the wood elves are gonna do wood elf things. And away he goes. And there's the score. If he wants it. And he does. So fast score for the wood elves. That does leave open the possibility of the Amazon 2-1 grind. Yeah, I'm thinking he should have at least tried for the dodge into pickup play. I don't know how much it would have mattered. There was a strip ball dancer near-ish that could have punted it right back out, but it could have been something. And I forget, he does not have a thrower, to my knowledge, on his team, so no sure hands available. Um, yeah, no catcher. So, or I mean, no thrower. Not that the Zon thrower is fantastic, but that sure hands early. Sound like me during my clan game? Actually, we were just talking about your clan game, Ozzy. Apparently your clan leader likes to throw you under the bus to dwarfs.
Hey,
Oh hey, what's up, man? So,
nice.
how do you
It's
feel
it's.
about the choice not to pick up the ball there by Shaselbob?
I don't know. I missed it.
Ah.
Yeah, I just opened the ball.
Let's see. You're a little bit loud. Let me turn you down real quick. Um, where are my Discord settings?
I can turn myself down.
That works too. Here, say something now.
Hey,
That's a little better. Perfect. So, fast Wood Elf score leaves open a nice 2-1 grind possibility. The kicker getting injured first turn was really nice. So
ooh, nice.
I'm feeling okay about this. So to catch up real quick on what happened, the Wood Elves they got the ball on turn one, but then failed a pass over to the Dancer. The Amazons
Mm-hmm.
had the possibility to go pick it up, but Bob just decided to cover it off with 2 players. Ooh, Sweltering Heat.
Ooh, that could be
That's gonna
a
make
game
it
changer.
real interesting.
Yep.
But he decided to cover it off with 2 players, and then the Agility 5 Dancer said, "That's cute. You have 2 tackle zones. I don't give a shit." And he just grabbed the ball, and the Wood Elves did Wood Elf things and scored. So
Nope.
I feel like he should have maybe at least tried. It was a 3+ dodge into a 3+ pickup. Could have at least tried it. If it failed, it failed. But I don't think it's that bad because it did force a turn 2 score.
Yeah. And you still have a strip baller.
Yeah.
I don't know where he was, but
Yeah. I think he was in range technically, like with a leap.
oh, okay.
As here comes
But it's
Blitz.
still good for Shaselbob. He
Yeah.
has 7 turns and he can score on the turn 8 without a 1 turn.
Yeah. Oh, was Strip far out of play? Okay. True Blue says Strip was pretty far out of play, so I believe him.
Ah, now, if Shaselbob could get injure the thrower, it would be nice because he
Yeah.
has leadership. So one less reroll for Woodies is always great.
Yeah. I'd like to see him target that guy. Also, not that Zsinj is going to let him, but taking out the strip ball is going to be huge for his
Yep.
ability to actually score. You can set up an anti-leap cage all you want, but at the end of the day, if he's okay with taking red dies, he's okay with taking red dies.
Oh, the ball is a bit open. Well, no, but he's far behind, so that could be dangerous.
Yeah, so he is out of range for now of the Dancers, and it looks like he's putting a couple players back into no man's land to prevent himself from getting cut in half.
Yeah.
I assume the last thing we'll do is a Frau Farsmakia is gonna dodge out of the tree. Yep,
Yep.
there it is.
Yep, I like this positioning. So now the tree can only get on one Amazon.
And it's one of the blodge players, so
Yeah.
if he needs it, he can just dodge it out again, and the tree is probably not going to knock it over. Probably. Ooh.
Going for the three die, yeah. Or three die.
Not rewarded. Does get the tree on 2 players, which is nice.
Yep. On the tackle too.
Zsinj already targeted the tackle turn 1 with his blitz, so he definitely wants that dead.
Yes.
Don't know if that audio is coming through, but one of the Amazons is very loud.
I I can hear it too.
Yep. I mean, she's just exerting herself a lot, I guess.
I guess.
Oh, and there's
Ooh.
GFI. That's instantly rerolled. And there goes the second one.
Wait. Oh, he was going for the mark. I see.
Yeah. Don't hate it, because now even though obviously he's on the floor, something that Shaselbob has to be concerned about. Now I'll assume he's just going to try to cage up in the center here.
Yeah, I would have seen the mark with a bit of support, like blitzing the catcher on the corner and then marking the ball.
Yeah.
But just a catcher alone, I'm not sure. Caging against the leap.
Good job putting guard on opposite corners.
Yep. He listened to what I said. Yay!
Technically, you can hit the thrower from here with your strength 4 blitzer. You'd be leaving him exposed a little bit, but it's doable.
Yep.
I don't know if it's worth it, but if you're just trying to get man advantage, maybe it's better to just punch a discount AV store in the front.
Well, the thrower is still AV007, so it's great either way.
Yeah.
And if you can get the leader out, it's one reroll for the Wood Elves. Gone.
Not rewarded.
No, no, he's not following. So he's leaving the guard kinda exposed. Not
He covers
that
it
much.
off a little bit.
Yeah.
Technically still exposed. I think where the... Like, if he had pushed the Wood Elf lineman up a space and then filled the space where he's standing right now, that would have been a little more protected. But
Yep.
I like the Amazon positioning, though. It's, not that Zsinj won't try, but it's definitely going to be a little tricky to try to attack the ball this turn. Oh, and here comes
Going
another
for the
foul.
foul. Ooh.
He does have a bride, so Use it every turn until the ref decides enough is enough.
Marking the only non-block player. Oh no, there's 2 of them. 3.
Here it comes.
Oh, he's going for it.
And
Skull and
that'll
push.
do it.
So the yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, and catch.
Catcher. The catcher did something.
Catch does a thing, and there's a way to engineer a path for that tackle piece to come say hi to the dancer now. So, a little scary, but the first dive attempt doesn't work out for Zsinj. Now, I think, how aggressive would you be here in Zinj's position as a Wood Elf coach? Would you just try to start basing up on the catcher, force a lot of dice and dodges, or would you just kind of keep your team back, covering off, and reset?
Well, if he keeps his team back, the Wardancer is gonna get fouled like with 6 assists. But I'm not sure. I mean, you have to keep that Wardancer alive. So I would try to protect him and be aggressive.
That's pretty aggressive there.
Yep.
That guard not getting armor broken, though, is going to make this turn for Shaselbob. She just stands right back up, and...
But Shaselbob has so many block. So every block is like super safe.
Yeah. I'm just now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find the best way to... Oh, okay. He's going to use the tackle. I was trying to find a way to clear a path for Agent 99 to the dancer. Just in case he can't find that POW.
Well, yeah. It would have been a dodge from the tree, but still.
Oh, I think he's going to try to make it a 3-die. Nope, maybe not.
It would have been possible, yeah.
Because for both teams, AV007 is holding pretty strong.
Ooh. There's more hits coming up.
This is a 3-die.
Yep.
A bride. Oh, it's not a 3-die. Oh, because he... Oh. I see. Every single chance he gets before using the Strength 4 Blitzer.
Yep.
Probably because if he had his chance, he would have preferred to use the Strength 4 Blitzer to go hit something else.
But now the catcher could be a bit exposed.
Ooh.
Oh, now he will definitively be exposed.
Yep. Yeah, there's no way to cover off that back left corner.
Oh, wow.
There's the reroll, and he finds the POW, finally.
Finally, yeah.
Oh, and it's a good one.
KO.
Oh, and it's KO.
That's good.
So that Assuming he survives the next turn, that makes this drive a lot safer for him.
Yep.
Of course, he's got to
Without
move.
tackle, if Shaselbob just gives away red dice, it's 136 to get the both bows.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think the ball is going down if Shaselbob is good at keeping the cage.
I don't think Zsinj would even try at that point. Like,
Yeah,
it just
you could
seems
try
like
a one die at best,
if he can
but
find
not
one.
red dice. Yeah,
Um,
if he can.
which I suppose next turn he can. There's that one square upper left of the ball carrier where you
Yep.
can make it a one die. And just push.
I think you forgot that
Strength
catchers
two.
are strength too. Yeah.
We're allowed to talk to him at halftime, right? Ooh, and there's the
Yep.
first 1 and 9 of the game. And Sufficient Fajina is going to take the first armor break for the Zons.
But there's a mighty blow hit coming up on the tackler.
That's scary. And it's going to be 3 die.
Yep.
Not as necessary to Bob's game plan as the strip ball is to Zsinj's, but losing that tackle would not be good for him.
Ooh, he's going for the one die. Yep.
Yep.
One dice.
And skull.
And push.
And probably just going to dodge out from here.
Yeah.
No reason to leave your dancer anywhere near the sideline. Oh, this is... Actually, yeah, he has to dodge him. This is surfable. Oh, and he didn't.
Oh.
But there's the POW. And there's a KO. So Tree has done his job.
Yep.
Will Bob see the surf here? All you gotta do is slot Miss Molapenny over underneath the dancer, hit with Fembot, hit with Agent 23, and then blitz with whoever.
Oh, yeah. I saw the hit from... Wait, I can't see the name. From Fembot to push the dancer into the range of Miss Mulapenny.
Yep.
Wait.
Well, okay, so now it's...
Oh, yeah, that's what you said. Never mind.
Yeah. Now it would have to be Frau Farsmakia, the guard line woman, but... It's a lot of effort to surf a dancer, but it might be worth it. Oh, yeah. He's doing it.
I think he's going for it.
He's doing it.
Yep.
He better be doing it. I'd be disappointed.
Oh, you went for the... Wait.
Maybe
Oh,
he's
okay.
just going for the... Okay, he did it right so far.
Oh. Oh, you
Yep.
can still do it.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
He's doing it. Now probably Unibrow will swing over.
Yeah.
Or actually, if you do it with Frau Farsmakia, you can then move around to the front. Oh no, we're doing it with that'll do. Goodbye, both dancers. But
Ah, it's fine.
he's fine. Disappointing.
Boo.
What do I know about Surfable? I spotted that one. You can only give me shit when I miss him, True Blue. Alright, good. So we can still get guard out in front. So this is looking good, but Bob's starting to run out of turns a little bit.
Yeah.
So next turn, he really has to push forward.
Yep.
The good news is the elves have really run out of pieces to
Blitz.
stop him from doing that, so...
Now the only elf block player is the catcher.
Yeah.
So there's no blitzer at all. That's nice. And the dodge is good.
Will do a thing there.
But I think we should see blitzes from the tree now.
Yeah. At this point, Zsinj is just going for damage.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like that even more, actually. He's leaving one in blitz range that's going to force the tree away from the action. Or tree GFIs.
Or he's not blitzing.
Or he's just going to move him in.
That puts the Amazons in the corner because of the tree.
Yeah. I almost wonder if it would have been better to base the tree in the opposite corner now.
Maybe, yes.
So now
He can still switch side.
Yeah, I was going to say the lack of the Amazon speed here may start biting him, but I think he's got time.
Yep.
And the elves don't have enough players to cover off more than a little bit of the field at a time, so...
Oh! He leaves the field open.
A little bit.
I would have left the alignment where he was.
So... Yep. Bob immediately spots it.
Discount AV store is... It's just stunned. Wait.
No,
Is
not
it?
even. He's fine.
Oh! I've got my cutscenes on all. That was confusing.
I know. That will do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
He's
6.
probably gonna follow too.
Yeah. Now we're definitely gonna foul.
Yes. Yep.
Unfortunately, that means that now we're 1 GFI away from scoring, assuming every single move is towards the end zone. He does have 2 rerolls left.
I'm not on my usual laptop, True Blue. That's why.
No, it defaults to cutscenes on all, which is...
Yeah.
Nobody likes it.
And my settings are on super low, so it hurts my eyes. It's so ugly.
So this time I think we'll leave Fembot on the tree.
Yes, I think.
And bring Miss Mullipenny up to cover off, because there's no point leaving a blotch guard blitzer on a catcher who's just going to 2+ dodge out anyway. Or, I guess Miss Molapenny's the foul.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Fembot.
Yeah, but then who covers the tree from just walking over, standing right in the middle of 3 Amazons?
I don't know.
I guess
Maybe
I don't think he can foul here.
he will.
No, he's going to.
Yep.
Well, I guess actually where he's standing now, he's blocking the tree, so it's okay.
Ooh, KO.
Nice
And
KO, and
no send off.
no bribe burned. Alright. Huh. There we go. Okay.
You don't upload that.
I had the foul overlay stuck on my screen for a moment, but it figured itself out, thankfully.
Oh wait, what?
I had
It's the elf's turn. It just didn't show the next turn or turnover or.
yeah,
I don't know. It's
it
confusing.
kind of freaked out for me too. So
Yeah.
there's a spicy pow. But again, AV7
AV7.
completely fine. And the Wood Elves are just going to reform their screen in front here. Use the tree to cover off the left side.
Yep.
So I think Unibrow and Frau Farsmakia are going to move down the field as scoring threats next turn. There's a hit. And there's a KO.
Dick's enormous. God damn it.
Yep. Oh, there's a failed dodge. Unfortunately, no armor break from our perspective.
Yeah.
So the catcher can't
He
score,
can.
unless
Okay.
he's. Oh, he can punch a hole through here. Okay,
He can go on the right side.
he can. He can hit piling on with the BC and Manist, and if he knocks both of them over, or if he just gets a chain push on one, then he's got a hole that he can run through. But he's going to have to cover off the elves real good for that. Oh no,
He can almost encircle them.
now he can't. But
Yeah.
there's a stun.
They will be stuck.
They will be stuck. But he's again just running out of space. He's going to have to go sideways instead of forward on one, so he's only going to get up to the 10-yard line, which means he's going to be 8 squares away, so he's going to have to either take some GFIs this turn or next turn. And I'd take him this turn. You got to get as close as possible in case the Wood Elves get back to cover you off. And if I'm
There will
Zsinj,
be
I'm
no real blitzing threat.
yeah. If I'm Zsinj, I'm mentally preparing to just chuck a red die at the problem, though.
Yeah. Well, it's a 1 in 36.
I mean, it happens.
It does.
Think
It
about
does.
how many snakes you roll over the average game. Okay, good. He pulls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you throw the second this turn, just to get it out of the way?
He is very exposed now.
I mean,
don't like it.
if he fails it, yeah, okay, and he doesn't. So I was gonna say if he does fail it, then there's no chance he's scoring.
And now you block with Yeah.
Just get yourself off the tree. And now, assuming nothing crazy happens, we're just hoping for no tripwire.
Yep. And then there's the sweltering heat.
And then, yeah, you are praying for sweltering heat being kind. And being extremely unkind to these dancers.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, you want to get this tackle blitzer back. How many? It's currently, so it's 9 on 7 currently, but it's going to be 9 on 8, 10 on 8, because Bob does have a bench, assuming no KOs come back. Oh! And that'll do it.
This is it? Yep.
So, don't screw around, click ball, click end zone here.
No, punch first.
Punch first, but if he has to burn the reroll on a punch, then it's scary. Although I guess
I would. I would punch.
I guess if you have to blow
AV7.
Yeah, I guess if you have to blow the reroll. I wouldn't punch.
On dwarfs, I wouldn't. On AV7, I would.
Yep. All right. So after the first 3 die doesn't work, he decides that's good enough.
Yep.
So 1-1 at the half, and Bob will be getting the ball back. Feeling pretty good about this so far, if I'm Bob.
Ooh.
And that's the blitzer back, and that's the dancer back. And let's see the damage from sweltering heat. Ooh,
Bad for Bob.
bad for the Zons. Are they gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 on 9? So they're not down players, but they lose a guard, and they lose a blodge. They lose the catcher who ran the touchdown in. I guess it tired her out. So still 2 guard on the side of the Zons. They've got the tackle piece back, and they're not down players. So as far as... It could have been a lot worse. I mean, it's not great that nothing is out for the Wood Elves, but it could have been a lot worse. I think you lack belief, True Blue. I think the Zons got this. And high kick is nice. Catches it, no problem.
That is good for Amazons.
Yeah. I think you leave her in the backfield for a turn. Leave her well out of the range of that dancer with strip ball.
I don't know if I would. Yeah.
I guess you can cage up pretty effectively already.
Yeah. With the guards in the range.
Yeah, you are just going to have to rely on one guard being able to not 1 and 9.
Yep.
Because if she does, then it's going to be real bad for you.
Oh, go for the thrower.
We should have talked to him at the halftime. we had the opportunity. I wasn't thinking about it.
I completely forgot to.
We should have remembered to say target the thrower. It's got leader. It's objectively a better lineman. I guess it wouldn't have mattered, but
Yeah. But still.
Okay.
Ooh, so he's okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so he's relying on a lot on the on the dodge from the guard.
Well, I think he realized he had to, because otherwise it's going to be a 1-die on his ball. Ooh, there's a death.
Finally.
All
Well,
right, armor
why,
broke hard.
why am I cheering for Dead Elves? It's not me.
Welcome to the dark side, man. There's a dead elf, and
Ooh,
whew, almost
the
1 in
dodge is
9s,
good.
but it is good. So the cage is safe. I'm thinking. Wait, let me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I don't think he can get enough players back, but technically, the War Dancer can reach the backside where there's no guard. Nah, but he's just. Oh, he's just hitting.
Oh yeah.
He's
Yep.
not even trying to cage dive this turn.
No, it wasn't worth it.
And here comes the tree. Just gonna hop onto the cage here real quick. Alright.
This is a good tree.
This is a really
He hasn't
good tree.
rooted once.
Pro kind of a dead skill on him. Hasn't needed it.
Yeah.
Also, don't look at chat. Just don't do it.
I did. Wait. Oh. Oh.
True Blues.
Hmm.
True Blues trying to trigger some PTSD in people.
Yeah. I mean, he's alive. He's alive. He's still alive. You killed him, but he's back now, True Blue.
That is
And
true.
I just lost all my money and SPP. But my dancer skilled up.
The thrower was so exposed. You could have hit him. I think he's gonna dodge out and reform the cage over to the right.
It would.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, and he's going back too.
Oh, yeah.
Don't hate this.
He's got time.
Yeah, and
Well-
this is also far enough away from the dancer so that if he can't cover off that back corner,
And the tree.
yeah, and it's far away from the tree.
If he can get the tree rooted, it's perfect.
Yep.
It will be way easier.
Whew. Rito is
was
just
scary.
living on, or Frau Farsmakia is just living on the edge here with the
Yep, that was
with the
super
dodges.
scary. A 1 in 9 there would have been very
Yeah.
bad.
That's why I was assuming that he was going to put the guard on the opposite corners, which is why he went that far back. Now Dodge putting in work this game for the Zons.
Oh, he could get a 1 die on the ball, but it would take 2 GFIs and a leap and
It would be a lot. This
More dice,
backside
yeah.
is technically exposed.
no real recover.
Yeah.
So
How does that work, by the way, when you leap into areas that require GFIs? Do you have to roll the leap and the GFIs?
yes,
Whew.
but I think if you leap just 1 square away, it takes 2 movement.
Okay, so
I saw that against Wood of Team. He was confused, and I
Yeah.
was too.
no, and again, I think Zsinj is happy to let Bob decide to come to him.
Yeah. It pushes again.
relatively few amount of Wood Elves left on the pitch, so... I know it's 8, but it doesn't feel like 8.
I know. I always feel like with a tree, you always feel like there's less wood elf.
Well, because the tree essentially, you know, he occasionally gets to hit things, but he's not part of the main game plan of trying to steal the ball.
But right now, the whole game he did great. The tree.
He's doing fantastic. He's a really good tree. Anything else he does from here on out is just icing.
I think the 2 times I've had a tree that good, it was against Shaselbob.
Yep. It's usually how it works.
I think he has some problems with the trees.
Here comes the push. With a few Wood Elves over off to the other side, it's going to take him at least 1 turn to come back around. So
he could also hit the tree right now with a 1 die.
He could. I don't think he wants to. I think he would.
Yeah.
I think he should hit the thrower.
Yeah. And then hit the lino.
Yeah. Here it comes. Dodge again.
Dodge, yep.
And
The
that'll
hit
do.
is good.
That'll do.
Oh!
That's a missing
The
reroll.
thrower is out.
So
The leader is out.
1 burned without even having to try. And now move up 1. Oh, nice. Good positioning, actually.
That's good too.
And that'll do.
Block.
And that's a stun.
Now, where do you put the last line woman?
3, 4, 5, 6. With 1 GFI, you could base up the strip ball dancer. God. This has got to be so frustrating for Zsinj.
Oh yes.
Every single time.
Yeah.
I mean... Nope, we're gonna foul. He's still got that bribe burning a hole in his
Oh
pocket.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Nope. Nothing doing. Everyone's armor is holding really strong. God, this tree is so well behaved. It's been such a pain for Bob, too. It's always just in a really awkward spot for him. And we are definitely, we're definitely leaping in here.
And he has a good recover possibilities.
Oh!
Double pow.
Talk about 1 in 36s.
That's the 1 in 36.
Talk about 1 in 36s.
And the recover could be super easy with the EG5.
Let's see what the scatter is, and it's an armor break.
Oh.
Double 6s on the armor break, and that recovery, I mean, it's in the tackles, but it's a 3+ pickup into a 2+ dodge out. Or, never mind, dancer. Yep,
now
there
you can
goes.
just give to the catcher and he runs away with it and score.
Is probably... That might be the
score.
game.
Oh,
Right?
it could be a stall.
I don't think he wants to... I mean, if he wants to, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can huck it here. But if he fails the pass, which he doesn't... Nope, that's a score.
Nope.
Well...
For a stall, it's
that's a stall. It's Amazons. Their movement's 6.
Yeah.
This might as well be forever away for them. Like, the best he can hope for right now is to maybe move Unibrow over and just at least try to push him into the end zone. After,
And there's still the sweltering heat.
yep.
And with the woman already heated. I I don't know. I mean, the woman already down cannot be out again, I guess.
Yeah, so
The Wood Elves has more chance to.
the Wood Elves technically could get more screwed.
Yeah. And dishes are.
But yeah, that was exactly what Zsinj needed in this game. Now I think what you do is Unibrow just sprints over towards Norse lineman shadowing. No GFIs, just stick her like right as close as possible to him. Then he can't get away from her. Oh, we're gonna foul.
Foul.
That's
Just a
nice.
KO again.
Well, it's something. No broad burned yet. So, oops.
Oh.
Yep, and here we go. So yeah, now he has to score next turn, or he's risking a POW or her being able to push him into the end zone.
I think he can still. Nope. Oh my.
Another dodge. This is just silly at
You
this
know.
point.
Yeah. You know what's funny about the tree? His
What?
name is Big Guy with Block.
Oh yeah, and he
Yes,
doesn't have
bro.
bluff.
Yeah.
I think he scores here. He probably wants the chance at getting his leader back. But man, Wood Elves.
Yeah. Who plays Wood Elves
I
anyway?
know, right? Who does that? Oh, that's cheeky.
Wait.
That's super cheeky. Oh, he wants to stall more. That's so cheeky.
Who's blitzing?
I mean, he's basically saying, I don't think you can roll a POW. um,
Yeah. It's a 2 dice, easy.
he'll dodge out, he'll blitz, and he'll commit a reroll to this, I think.
Yeah.
Oh!
Ooh, the snake.
Snakes
Oh no, it wasn't
in
a
the
snake.
grass.
Wait, wasn't?
It was a no, it was a
I
snake.
mean, it was still it was a snake, but still a 3+. So.
It was a 3+, yeah. Yeah, and now I think. I mean, still a decent chance that this doesn't work, but
Please don't hit the dancer.
yeah, there's going to be enough Amazons floating over that it's probably going to force the score now. Which still means it's 3 turns for Zons to score, which is not a lot.
Yep. Movement 6 is bad.
Yeah. Oh, don't take blocks first.
And even if he gets the ball down, the AV5 can still do bullshit. Not AV, AG.
Yeah. No, I mean, if he gets the ball down, it's just basically the dancer saying, oh, okay, I guess I'm taking this touchdown then. But there's the
Double
pass.
bounce?
Yep. And that's what you get.
Weird, yeah.
So, I think he goes
I
and picks this
would
up.
try to pick up, yep.
I think he goes and picks this up.
He has to.
Yeah, there's no strip ball, so... I mean, Unibrow doesn't have block, which is a bummer, but... And then you gotta move, yeah. way off the sideline.
TJ Feisty.
Yep.
Now you stop there. Nope.
Ooh. Well, if Podcast Frog doesn't knock him over, we might be going to overtime here.
Or the Amazons can do some bullshit passes and all and shit.
Agility 3 passes
We don't
work sometimes.
Yep. I'll just run it in.
As much as it warms my heart to see Wood Elves punished for hubris. Oh, and there's the bribe finally burned. So.
But the bribe is good, so that's good.
It's fine, and the fouling has been super value for him. So, I don't think he's too upset.
So as Wood Elves, you just blitz the line women and take the ball in the same turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna knock down the ball and the catcher's gonna catch the scatter. Watch it. Watch this.
Oh, it would be funny. There's Pow. Nope, he's pushing it away so it doesn't happen.
No, he's gonna bounce on the. It's gonna bounce on the dancer and no.
There it is. So.
It's a 2+2
enough
victory.
screwing around. 2-1 succulent rebel memes. Podcast Frog is an Agility 5 War Dancer, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
So let's see how heat affects us here. As the Zons get one back. Only one back, so Strip Ball stays out. And tackles out. And the Wood Elves are heat proof. Again.
Yeah. Oh, that's. I mean, at least the strip baller is out.
Strip Ball being out is nice, and there's a pretty sizable man advantage for the Zons now, so it's not the worst. But
The elves don't have kick. That's useful.
Strip Ball, assuming this goes to OT. Oh no, wait, because it's the offensive drive of the Zons, so there will be 2 sweltering heat rolls, assuming he manages to score between now.
Oh no.
So Strip Ball will be back for the answer if the Zons do manage to punch it in. I don't think he'll find another 1 in 36 to knock the ball loose, but the problem is Bob doesn't have time to just cage and move this slowly up the field. He's got to go.
Yeah.
So
It all depends on the kick. If the kick is far behind, ooh, that would be bad.
yeah. Well, now the fact that the kick piece got hurt might be
Yep.
a thing. We'll see where the kick goes. He's got plenty of Zons back to cover off the entire field, it looks like. Although I'd like to see him move back Miss Exposition and Unibrow. Nope. Alright, so if it's buried in a corner, this game is over.
Pretty much. Well, bullshit can always happen.
Well, what it is you pray. You don't pray for heat to take a lot out after your score. You pray for heat to take a lot out after overtime. As short kick is nice.
And quick snap.
That's not the player you want to have the ball though.
No, but I mean, quick snap is great.
Quick snap is fantastic. You would love to get the ball on a blodger, not a guard piece though. But if she catches it, I mean, that's your ball carrier. Don't have time for anything else, and she fails it.
And
so.
she doesn't.
So that's fine.
So he's not carrying with Fembot?
Who is the correct Zon here? Nice. Every elf off the field helps at this point.
Yeah. Ooh, more pows!
Pow on a catcher, but he's fine.
Yeah. Catcher on catcher action.
Death Floor hits the floor, but it's kind to him.
That could have been a 3-die.
Yeah.
Dice, die.
Yeah, who's the ball carrier? Is it Smacky Cleopatra? Or is it the Strength 4? Nope.
Hmm. This could be dangerous if he fails the pickup.
Well, the thing here is he can't cage really effectively, so he kind of has to do this weird, you know, half cage setup right on the LOS, essentially, with somebody. Which,
Well, you could cage with the guard Miss Mulapeni as a corner.
you could. Oh, I guess you could, actually, so that wouldn't be horrible then. You put Frau Farsmakia on the opposite side. Yeah, you can get a somewhat effective anti-leap cage going here. Just the only risk, of course, being now who carries the ball is going to be. And I think it has to be Dixie Normus at this point.
Yes.
As she goes, she gets it.
The pickup's good.
So that's one big challenge dealt with. And Frau Farsmakia is going to cover off. And can the elves find another 1 in 36? Because if they do, this game is over. Although it's better than a 1 in 36 because Dixie Normus does not have block. I don't know what that would be. What's my Samba action calculator say?
The tree's moving again. Ah. Oh, failed dodge. Dodge failed.
It is a 11.1% chance of success.
So it's like a 6 plus? Well, 2 plus.
It's a
5 plus.
It's a 6 plus, essentially.
6 plus. Yes.
Roughly. Slightly worse than a 6 plus. Better than POW fishing, but not by much.
A 1 in 9? Oh yeah, it's a 1 in 9.
It's essentially a 1 in 9 the other way. Where instead of a 1 in 9 chance of failure, you got a 1 in 9 chance of success. As I think he is wisely going to cover off as much as possible before going for
Wait, what?
Okay. Well,
That was confusing.
in a somewhat ironic twist of fate, assuming they pass their KO rolls, both of them are going to be completely. Both the dancers are going to be available for OT now, because they can't get sweltering heated.
Oh no.
Well, probably
I
can't
mean,
get sweltering heated. I guess they still can technically, but that might mean OT, actually.
It does.
I mean, I think he's he's gonna have to think about how to cage up here, but now he doesn't have to worry about caging as strictly. And assuming he doesn't, no GFIs to score, he's going in with 3 rerolls into OT.
But Zsinj would have pretty much just 2 catchers to screen off, so
Yeah,
that's not really a screen.
no. This is getting spicy. Now here's
Take
the
the 3
point.
dice.
Here's the point where, please hit the thrower. No.
No!
Oh, finds the
That's a
POW.
POW.
Oh, he's fine.
Ah.
Disappointing. I guess that does open up... Actually, so that does open up the field a lot more for his team to run down. So, I respect that, but...
He's in scoring range without GFIs.
Yep. And he can full cage around this, so... Barring some sort of minor miracle or Shaselbob forgetting that it's turn 16, I think we're going to overtime. Ooh. That's an injury.
Oh, injury. Wait,
So-
is it the... No, that's not the first one.
So it's badly hurt. Will he Apo this for OT? He doesn't. So... Self-preservation a little more important than winning this game, I think, which is fair. When
Did
you're Wood Elves.
Shaselbob failed any 1 and 9? Any dodges?
Yes, he did fail
Yes,
one,
yeah.
and it led to, I think, a stun. So it wasn't
Oh.
really that effective. But yeah, his dodges have been pretty on point this game.
Yes.
And the Wood Elves have really felt the lack of tackle. Outside of a few key points, like, they have really not had much luck knocking the Zons over.
Yeah.
Do you surf the thrower before scoring? Oh,
Oh.
never mind,
Nope.
you don't. There's some double POWs again. And there's an armor break. Just a stun, so... Quad skull could happen, I suppose. Oh. He can't take this reroll. Yeah, and he doesn't. So this is just a blitz off into
Yep.
just running it in. Move Miss Mullipenny out of the way, and we go to OT. Barring Wood Elf 1 turns.
I don't think there will be a 1 turn. Depending on the KOs.
Yeah.
But there's also sweltering 8. Can you get the 3 die?
Yes,
Yes,
you
I think so.
can. And he is going to. And there he goes.
Cool.
Will we get the injury? Nope. That's okay. No more screwing around. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to overtime.
And of course, Dixnomers is scoring.
Who did SUCC bust? I think this is the team they bust. So we put Amazons
Yes.
up against them to avoid Amazons getting a shitty matchup, essentially. 2 back, 1 dancer, so... And again,
Sweltering 8.
the
Done.
elves don't take any attrition from the heat. Amazing. But there's still only 6 of them. 5 if you don't count the tree. So...
Sweltering Heat is a 2+. Oh yeah.
It's 2+. He just is good at not rolling ones. And Dixie Normus, again, she scored the touchdown, and now she's having a nap. So,
Again?
and we're going to do the passive one-turn defense here, which is fine, I think. Without grab and with only 6 elves, this is going to be a really tall order for...
Is it doable?
Ironically, Blodge may be hurting Shaselbob more than it's helping, because it gives the Wood Elves more push opportunities.
Well, I hope that Shaselbob will...
Elect not to use dodge if it comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He will go for it, which is wise. The Zons, they do not have kick, so... Ooh. And there you go. So can he... He's got one free line woman. She's technically in range of the ball. Do you just do it?
Yes,
Yes,
because
you
he just did.
Yes, you do. And then, yeah, I guess you don't move anyone else, because...
If he... No. If he catches it, it's over for the...
Yeah, 4+ to send us to OT. And this is why passive one-turn defense, not so good sometimes. Oh, I actually like this. So if he can get the guard up as well. Oh, and you don't reroll that. Oh, you reroll that!
Oh, did he forget about overtime?
Oh, I mean...
I mean, he didn't, but...
He didn't. I don't think you reroll that.
Nope.
Ever. You just gave away your reroll advantage. Ah, and she fails the catch.
But still, the...
It's in a tackle zone.
Pickup is a 3+. So.
Yeah, so, I mean, that helps. And now Zsinj has to answer some serious questions about, do I burn a reroll on this one turn?
I would not.
I don't think you do. I mean, being biased and all, I hope he does, but... But, yeah, that blitz, Shaselbob was able to make this extremely hard for him.
Oh yes, the one turn was possible, I see it now.
Yeah, I guess that's true. True Blue pointed out. Oh, and he's not even going to try at this point.
No.
If he had not re-rolled that, it would have been a much easier one turn because of the gap. So, by committing to making this next to impossible for Zsinj, he had to commit to burn a re-roll on it if anything failed.
Yep. I mean, with 3 rerolls, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, 2 to 2 going into overtime.
Yeah.
Not too upset. Would have been
and
nice
the
to be
leader could be out by Sweltering Heat.
I mean, we can only hope, right? Although
yeah?
the leader reroll was already technically burned, right? So... Because doesn't it burn leader first before... or does overtime count as a third half, so he gets it back?
I don't know.
No, only at the start of the game and at halftime. So, not before OT. At least according to the text of the skill itself.
Oh,
Has another armor break, but just a stun.
just a stun.
He does have a blitz if he wants it, but I don't know if he will with... Well, he could blitz Unibrow in the backfield. You might as well. Yeah, I think he's going to. Yep, and there's another POW. But she's fine. So
It's fine.
No damage. We are going to OT. So, one more chance to get his dancer back. And he does. So the strip ball is in play. And let's see how this works as I go to a black screen for a moment here.
Me too. Oh, the Woodies won the toss.
The Woodies
no.
win the toss, so that's going to be very hard for the Amazons to defend. And again, Amazons lose 2 to Sweltering Heat, Wood Elves lose 0. So it will be 8 on 10. But the Wood Elves get the ball, and I don't think there's a single team that's more difficult to stop from scoring than Wood Elves. So Shaselbob has a monumental task ahead of him.
Yeah. And it's not any Wood Elf team. It's a Wood Elf team with an AG5 War Dancer.
Yep. And
there's no stopping that.
Even if Bob somehow manages to steal the ball away, there's a strip ball dancer waiting right behind that's like, you don't get to keep that.
Yep.
Bob's going to try, so he's putting his tackle back as a very deep safety. Because if I am the Wood Elves, I'm trying to end this fast. The game really did turn on that one leap double red die POW. Before that, Bob was in a great position. Now he's just been on the back foot ever since.
Yep. And the Sweltering Heat is not doing his job on Wood Elves.
No. Sweltering Heat isn't doing its job on either team. It hasn't really affected Bob that much either. I guess it took out the catcher.
Yeah, I guess.
This drive, which is a bit of a bummer, but
yeah, he had a bench, so that's okay-ish.
I mean, it's more of a bummer for the Blodge, just lacking another Blodge player, than really the catch. That is nice. So, extra reroll for the Amazons, if they get a chance to use it. Boo. Boo, True Blue.
Hey, at least the Amazon is not down.
I mean, it's going to be scary because there's probably going to be more Wood Elf scoring threats than you can handle pretty quickly. Wow,
Yeah.
triple POW!
Dang.
Whew! Tree is not messing around, and then into a 5 on the armor break, because of course.
That tree has not rooted once.
Yup.
And he's moving each turn.
Yup.
Oh my god.
It's because he took Pro. So Pro is now a dead skill on him. Should have just taken block, clearly. just pushes there. Unfortunately, the kick is too deep for the Zons to be able to, well,
Yeah.
I mean, they can try to cut off the thrower from the rest of the team, but he's more likely than not to just throw it over them. Like, at that point, you're basically hoping you get the 6+ interception. Which, stranger things have happened, but not how you'd like to, not exactly what you want to be basing your game off of here. All right.
The only scoring threat is the dancer.
This is true. There's a tackle piece in range of the dancer as well.
Oh, yes.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so.
Or more accurately, are you thinking what Bob's thinking?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
That's well,
Will
that's
do.
tackle.
Aw,
No!
boo. Well, no scoring threat for next turn.
And the dancer is not in a good position.
Yeah, he's gonna have to leap out of that, or dodge out of that, or do something. Might as well leap at this point, though, because tackle.
Yeah, leap is safer.
Yeah. No joy there.
Through the catcher. Wait, oh no, you followed.
He's used his blitz already anyway, so.
Oh, okay. The guard just got up.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Now he's gotta leave someone behind.
he's doing all he can to cover off as many wood elves as he can, but you know, it's
Okay,
just.
good.
I would move sufficient Fajina over to the right one, just to create more tackle zones for the catcher to run through.
Yep.
I guess it is Nuffle playing pranks on, well, AV007 clan as a whole. Because I think Bob's played this game fantastically so far.
He did. He did.
This is just one of those where, oh, I think, yep. Oops.
Ooh, that was a 4+.
I mean, with dodge, it's a 75% chance through, so I don't hate
Yeah.
it as a final action. I guess the only downside is now this catcher just has to 3+, 2+, and he's through.
Oh, he tried to mark up the thrower.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. Right.
Yep, and now the elves are going to
Yeah,
start
that's
streaming
why
through.
I.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that guy's not quite in scoring range yet.
He can get a. Oh. Oh, yes, to
Yep,
dodge.
so burns the reroll.
Oh,
and he snakes it!
snakes.
Oh!
That is
Is he
interesting.
in range? He's in range. It would be a
He
1
is
die.
with 25.
It would be a 1 die too, but I'm taking that every day. I don't know about you.
Yes. Yes.
And hits
Then you try to
on
hit the.
catcher. You can
dancer.
potentially get a 3 die on the catcher. You can hit the dancer. He gets a ton of stuff this turn, provided he doesn't snake this.
Ooh.
Oh, and there
I
goes
wouldn't
one.
have gone first for that. But
Just a push, but still.
that's okay.
Pressure on the ball. Pressure
At
on
least
the
it's
ball,
not a skull.
and if you knock down piling on with the ball carrier here, you can get more Amazons behind the Wood Elf lines here. And again, we've extended the game another turn, as there is no Wood Elf
Yep.
scoring threat. And you get so many hits here.
Well, just two, because there's only two players.
Yeah, I guess with
Oh.
that, it's it's only two, but three
Do
if you
you
want
the
to.
catcher or the dancer right here? I would go for the dancer.
No, he wants the catcher.
There's the EV5, a G5 on the ground would be perfect.
There's a stun.
Good dodge to mark the war dancer with tackle.
Or if you want to go around the backside, it would be one GFI, but either
Well,
a GFI
dodge
or
is
dodge.
safer now.
Yeah, dodge is safer.
Without
That's
the
true.
reroll.
But I think he wants to keep the strip ball covered, as that's not going to be enough, unfortunately. But gotta say, this is not how I imagined overtime going for the Wood Elves.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you want to leave tackle back just in case he Zsinj manages to elf his way out of the jam here,
Yeah.
because there is still a threat. It's not a scoring threat yet, but discount AV store. If he gets the ball, it could be scary. It would definitely be very potato-y from Zsinj, but could work. Yep, and he is going to dodge out. Try to get to safety here. And AG5 has the ball.
Oh. Good, yeah.
'Cause
Right now you
tackle
can
zones-
sideline pretty easily.
Tackle zones are nothing to... Oh!
Ooh.
There goes the last reroll.
This can't be a snake again. No.
No. Yeah, so...
Now you have to go for the surf, right? Oh no, never mind.
Nope, I mean...
But well, you have to. The dancer can just leap and score.
Yep. And the tree... Oh, Pro did a thing!
Oh, 6 into a 6.
Pro
Oh.
did a thing! Finally. Yeah, so that's a... What is that? Is a 6+ dodge with a built-in reroll into a red die. With blodge, so I mean, all you need are pushes, but...
Well, you can get a 1 die. Canceling the assist.
You can, that's true.
And if you go with the strength 4, you can get a 2 dice.
That is true, actually, so...
Because right now he's a leap away now, so
Yeah.
you have to go for the...
You have to go for this. You cannot rely on him rolling a 1. So Tackle's going to come back and just hope that she actually still has a game to play next turn. Guard's going to come in here and cover off all 3, I would think.
No.
And Agent 23 has to put her team on her shoulders here.
Yep.
Possibly a pause for quick type to say, GG if this doesn't work.
Yeah. Oh, is it just screening?
Well, he's now going to have
Or
to...
forcing the leap?
He's now going to have to force a GFI if he wants to go for the dive.
Oof, yeah.
Because, yeah, I don't think he can screen off effectively enough here. 5, 6, yeah, it's a GFI to block off. Or just accept that you're taking a 1 die, if it somehow works. I think he might have just realized.
Come on, Shaselbob.
Oh, no, he's going
Oh,
for the
it's a
1 die.
blitz?
Oh.
No!
doesn't burn the reroll there. I would have, I think. Oh, I think I get what he's doing here, actually. He's going to probably bring around other players to form a deeper screen, but
Yeah.
he's forcing the leap plus dodges, essentially. Because the strength 4 is going to be difficult to push off. With no rerolls, he can't really risk dodging and blitzing and things like that, so you leap, and then you're going to have to dodge through some tackle zones. But at the same time, it's Agi 5. It's a series of 2+ dodges with a built-in reroll, so...
He could also dodge out the catcher and... Oh no, never mind, it's a jet fine.
Yeah. Alright, he's done the best he can. This is certainly going to give Zsinj pause for a moment. It's not as easy as just click ball, click end zone.
Well...
I mean,
it's an agility 5 warden, sir.
It is an agility 5 ward answer. It is a series of 2+ dodges.
Yeah.
And he's got dodge. Assuming he doesn't fail the leap, he's likely home free.
It's like a 2+ without reroll, and then 2+ dodge, 2+ dodge, 2+ dodge, 2+ dodge.
The quickest path I'm seeing is 4 2+s, just right down the line.
Oh, you could blitz too. Wait.
What is he doing here? Oh, he's blitzing through. Double pow. Again. And that's
no!
game. That is game. That is the point
That
when I
is...
think, if you're Shaselbob, you realize Nuffle just really didn't want you to win this.
I mean, he was lucky with the dodges, but
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that
well
was a
played to
good game,
Shaselbob.
Yeah.
He did not lose that because he was outclassed. He played his heart out and, like, played a fantastic game. I think just Wood Elf bullshit happened just enough to give Zsinj the edge. 51 blocks and 14 armor breaks, 10 removals over the course of the game. That's not bad, actually, for the Zons. And he got a decent amount of SPP out of it, so I guess he can't be too upset. Let's just take a look at... dodge rolls were actually not good. It was only 60%. I guess most of them just rerolled into success. So...
Yeah.
Everything else was pretty solid. Let's see. Wow, Wood Elf GFIs were kind of sketch this game. But Take Root was perfect, so... Oh my god, and look at... look at the Wood Elf block dice! Look at the Wood Elf block dice!
Oh god!
23 pows! 23 pows to 19 pushes. Jesus Christ.
How? That's...
And then pretty average for the Zons, but Jesus Christ, look at that! That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous, yeah.
That's where all the double pows went. Oh, man. Alright, well.
Just, oh my, everything is bows.
Jesus. He got every knockdown he needed. Yeah, those block dice did keep him in the game. Agreed. Wow. Alright. Well, I'm gonna cut the stream here because it's almost time for me to go get some food. But thank you guys for everyone who joined in. Archangel, thanks for co-casting, man. I appreciate it.
Fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna go send everyone over to Steak Mittens. So jump on, go say hi to him. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.